All right, let's pick up this Schwinn bike here. It's a 10 speed. Nice dump pick. Why not? It's not a snow blower, but maybe we'll have some fun with it. Into the truck it goes. Nice. Well, isn't this a disappointing sight? My prized trash possession buried in snow. Let's see if we can get it out of here. Well, simpler to fix than a snowblower or a lawnmower. We'll go through it, clean it, degrease it, re-grease it, check the air in the tires, shift the gears, take it for a spin. All right, so we dried it off and brought it someplace different than the relative safety of the garage, but, well, relatively less safety of my basement. This is not a hazardous waste site. It's just it's all my stuff. So we got it down here. Just quick going through it. It's a Schwinn Traveler, and judging by this serial number here, it's kind of hard to see it, but I'll zoom in there. It says 3199. So from what I've read about these Schwinn Travelers, manufactured in Japan, approved by Schwinn. They weren't making them in the Chicago area anymore, starting in the 70s. But this was made the 319th day of 1979. It looks like, you know, the shift mechanism, it does move the derailleurs, which is not too bad. I sprayed a little oil in there. This is the front one. That's moving as well. Let's see if this holds air. One thing I did have to do was to adjust these calipers on the back wheel. Flipped over here, and there's a slight warp to the rim. It's not too bad, but it was dragging, and they were in kind of tight. But the crux of this thing is that these springs push the calipers away from the tire, and they're just not being allowed to do it because there's too much tension on this cable right here. So what I did was I just loosened this nut a little bit, and I let this cable out about a 1/4 inch. Just slipped right out. If you're ever doing your own brakes on these things, I don't know, it worked good for me. None of this other stuff, but you just let that slip out, and the calipers expanded about 1/8 of an inch on either side. I tighten it back up, and now the wheel spins without any interference. Wine. And the front wheel spins quite freely. The back guy here, this is another situation. But you're going to see the axle. See right there, it starts to grab, and it stops rather abruptly. It's just the grease is gummed up. It's old, and it's just not spinning freely. So this is quite a simple thing to do. We're going to remove this screw, this nut here, this nut right here, and the whole wheel will come off. You just drop the derailleur here, the chain will pop off, and then we're going to undo this one in here, and this one right here. And I'll show you. Just some light oil. It'll free everything up. Put it back together, and we'll see if it spins a little bit more freely. These old bikes, they don't have the quick releases like the new ones do, but you know, it just drops in. Oops. Fits in right there. And that's it. So I just flipped this on the side here. The wrench is still attached to the back, but I don't want to pull this completely apart because I know the balls from the bearing are just going to go flying everywhere. So we're just going to take this and squeeze some oil in there and kind of spin it around and work it in. Kind of wiggle it in there. Maybe we'll see some kind of come out the other side. I'm just gonna slather it in. Oh, and for good measure, we put some in on the other side as well. This side, it's going to do the same. And this is what goes on the outside that holds it onto the frame, so we don't want to put this on too tight. And all right, now we just drop the wheel back into the derailleur here. I'll line up the chain for at least one of these sprockets. Tuck it down in there. Both at the same time. All right, let's give that a spin. So, all right, as mundane and boring as that seems, that's what we want to see. All right, so now we're going to do a little cleanup here. First of all, we're just going to do the old tin foil scrub of some of the chrome here. This always works great. Nothing magical about that. And we'll get the wheels as well. More cosmetic stuff. Take this, it's bent. Just kind of straighten these guys out. On the pedals. All right, now we just continue to clean all this kind of release stuff here. Support pieces. Nice Gojo rags. These things are awesome. Same stuff you use for like cleaning your hands, but nice. Embedded in a kind of a cloth here. Cuts through grease and garbage. Good stuff. I think it's done. So there it is. Just kind of a quick fix. Like I said, there's a dearth of power equipment in the dump right now. I guess it's just a matter of people are holding on to their stuff longer because of supply chain, inflationary problems. But the bike was a quick fix, and it came out pretty good. Everything works. Everything's pretty shiny now, and that's it. A little bit better weather out. We'll take it for a quick spin. Thanks for watching. 1979 Schwinn Traveler 10-speed bike.